What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Double Overtime. It's your boy P, back at you again with another one. If you're watching this video today, guys, please do me a big favor. If you haven't already, please scroll down and hit that subscribe button. It will help my channel out tremendously, guys. I would truly and greatly appreciate it. Also, hit that notifications button down below. That way you are notified every time I drop a video of this NFL and NBA content, guys. If you haven't checked out my last video as well, go ahead and check that out for me, guys. A couple days ago, I put my NBA predictions video out for the NBA season now that the regular season has started. You can check out the link up above. So yeah, my NBA predictions video is out now, guys. Of course, today's video is my NFL game picks video for week 7. I actually couldn't put a video out for week 6 last week, guys. I was actually pretty busy last weekend and I wasn't able to put a YouTube video out for week 6. But whenever I don't do that, guys, if you want to check out my game picks, you can always go to my Instagram, because I do put my game picks on Instagram every Sunday before the game start. You can follow me on Instagram at double2OT. The link for that is also down in the description below. So follow me on Instagram. Like I said, I drop my game picks every single Sunday on Instagram. So if you don't see a YouTube video from me and you want to see my game picks, you can always go down on my Instagram, guys, and check that out. So like I said, week 7 of the NFL is here, guys. So I'm going to give you my NFL game picks for week 7. All the games in just a moment. Of course, the Thursday night games won't be on there. If you don't know, I always do my game pick videos after the Thursday night game. So I'll list the Thursday night game scores on there. You won't have a prediction from me for the Thursday night games, guys. But before that, let's check out my week 6 game picks last week. Like I said, I didn't have a video for this, but I did post my game picks on Instagram. So let's check that out. I got the graphic here. I actually had a little drop off from the previous weeks. I think I went like 11-4 2 weeks in a row, 12-4 the week before that. So I had a little drop off. I went 8-5 last week on my week 6 game picks. Thursday night game, of course, is up there, Buccaneers and Eagles. It was a blowout early, but the Eagles kind of came back and marched their way back, but still ended up with a loss 28-22. The 9:30 game on Sunday in London between the Jaguars and the Dolphins. I actually had the Dolphins winning that game. The Jaguars actually pulled out and got their first win of the season on a field goal that looked like it wasn't going in, but actually curved back into the uprights, and Jaguars got their first win of the season. I'm just going down the road here, guys. Of course, all the winners are in red. When I show my NFL Week 7 game picks, you'll see the same. All my winners are in red. Sunday Night Football, Steelers edge the Seahawks 23-20. Russell Wilson is going to be out until at least Week 10, so Geno Smith is going to start at quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Monday Night Football was all the Monday Night Football games have been good. I think every single Monday Night Football game has either been a close game or a great game. This was between the Bills and the Titans. Came down to the last possession for the Buffalo Bills. They actually had a 4th and 1 close to the goal line. They tried to go for it instead of kicking the field goal to tie it and go to overtime. They snapped the ball. Josh Allen actually slipped at the line of scrimmage, and they did not get the first down. So the Titans came up winning that game 34-31. Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things. He went off. Best running back in the league, hands down. We've never seen. It's crazy. Like, I think he ran 22 miles per hour on his long 76-yard touchdown run. Derrick Henry's a beast. Titans got the win, a good win over the Buffalo Bills. The Bills only lost their second game of the season. I think they won 4 in a row. They lost their first game to the Steelers, won 4 in a row, and then they just lost to the Titans. So that was a good Monday Night Football game. 1 o'clock games on Sunday. I had the Chargers beating the Ravens. The Ravens actually they did their thing, bro. They whooped the Chargers' ass. The reason the Chargers had 6 because they missed the extra point. It should have been 34-7 really, but they missed their extra point. The Ravens dominated the LA Chargers. I couldn't believe it. I had the Chargers winning that game. Like I said, that was the 3rd game I got wrong, because I actually picked the Bills on that Monday night game to win that. And then the Vikings and the Panthers. I've been picking the Panthers a lot. I think every time I pick the Panthers to win, they lose. And I think I picked them to win on my Week 7 picks. I have to look at it in a second. But Panthers lost. I think that game went to overtime, I believe. I think that game went to overtime. But the Vikings got the win on top in Carolina. Packers took care of the Bears. Bengals took care of the Lions. Colts took care of the Texans easily. Same thing with the Rams and the Giants. Chiefs have been struggling early this year. Patrick Mahomes throwing a lot of interceptions. They're not looking like the same Chiefs. I actually had the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl this year in my NFL predictions video. Hopefully they bounce back. I do think they'll bounce back. But the Chiefs have struggled this year, but they did get the win over the Washington football team, 31-13. 4 o'clock games, we had the Cardinals taking care of the Browns. The Raiders and the Broncos. I actually had the Broncos winning that game. I thought the Raiders would still be kind of fucked up from the whole John Gruden situation, but they actually went into Denver and took care of business, won 34-24. So that was the fifth game I got wrong. And the Cowboys and Patriots, that was a good game. Went down to the wire, went down to overtime. Cowboys ended up winning that game 35-29. So that was my week 6 game picks, guys. 8-5. I think this is my worst week since week 2. I want to say week 2. Yeah, I think week 2 I went 10. Week 1 I know I went 9-7. Week 2 I went 10-6. So this is my worst week since week 2 on my game picks, guys. I've been doing pretty good the last couple of weeks prior to this. But yeah, 8-5 last week, guys, in NFL Week 6 picks. So let's get on to the game picks for this week. Week 7 Thursday Night Football was the other night. Browns and Broncos. Browns were hit with a ton of injuries. Both their running backs were out. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt were out. Third string running back actually went the fuck off. Dearness Johnson, I think he had 146 rushing yards and a touchdown. Baker Mayfield was also out for the Cleveland Browns, but they still managed to get the win 17-14 at home against the Broncos. So I'm going to go down the same row. Sunday Night Football, I have the 49ers beating the Colts in San Francisco. Monday night, I have the Saints beating the Seahawks. I think that Monday Night Football game can go either way, and I think it's going to be another good Monday Night Football game just because I think those teams are kind of even right now as far as talent wise. Like I said, Russell Wilson, he's going to be out until at least week 10. Seahawks are at home. We know the Seahawks are a different football team when they have that 12th man and they're at home. So I do think that one will come down to the wire, but if I had to pick a team, I will pick the New Orleans Saints to win that game on Monday night. 1 o'clock games this Sunday. You have the Bengals and Ravens. I think that'll be a good one. There's not really a lot of great matchups this week, honestly. I think this might be the first week of all the weeks so far. And it's crazy because we got the week 7. There's not really any great matchups, but I think this will be probably the best matchup. More with the Chiefs and Titans too. This game and the Chiefs and Titans games might be the 2 best matchups this week. But I'm taking the Ravens to go to 6-1 this week and beat the Bengals at home. Ravens is, despite their injuries at running backs and all the injuries they've had this year, the Ravens have played really good football this season. Shout out Lamar Jackson. Shout out to the Baltimore Ravens, man. They have really played some great football this year. 5-1, best record in the AFC. I do think they'll go 6-1 and beat the Bengals. Packers and Washington. I got the Packers winning that. The hardest game for me to pick is always my Falcons, guys. They're always the hardest game for me to pick every single week. They're going to Miami this weekend. I'll take them over the Miami Dolphins if I had to pick. But I do think this game could go either way because it is the Falcons and the Dolphins are at home. But I will pick the Falcons this week, guys. Jets, Patriots. I have the Patriots taking that. Again, Panthers, Giants, man. This could go either way, too. Every time I pick the Panthers to win, they end up losing. I do think the Giants can win this game. They are at home. I think they're capable of getting the win. But if the Panthers lose this week, guys, whoever they played, I don't even care if it's an easy game next week. I'm not picking the Panthers next week because every time I pick them to win, they lose. But I'll pick the Panthers this week, and we'll see what happens. Chiefs, Titans, this was a tough one as well. Titans at home got that great victory on Monday night against the Buffalo Bills. Man, the Chiefs have been iffy this year, but I will pick the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Tennessee Titans. I do think this is another game that can go either way. But if I had to pick, I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs, guys. 4:05 and 4:25 games. Got the Eagles at the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders. Next two, pretty easy. I'm taking the Rams over the Lions and the Cardinals over the Texans. Last game here, we have the Bears and the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are at home. I don't expect Tom Brady to lose against the rookie quarterback. I do think the Buccaneers will get the win at home, guys. So those are my Week 7 game picks. Let me know down in the comments if you guys disagree with anything. Like I said, these are just my picks, my predictions. Don't kill me if I picked your team to lose, guys. It's just a little prediction. Yeah, let me know if you disagree with anything down in the comments below, though, guys. That is all I have for my game picks. I only have a couple things for NFL news that's going around the league. I was going to do this in my video last week, but like I said, I didn't put out the NFL Week 6 game picks video last week. But the Washington football team, they did retire Sean Taylor's, the late, great Sean Taylor, rest in peace. They retired his number 21 jersey last Sunday. Of course, Sean Taylor was gunned down, I think, in 2007 in a robbery attempt. They did retire his jersey. I don't know what took them so long to do it, but they finally did it. I mean, it's better late than never, I suppose. But yeah, Sean Taylor's number 21 has been retired by Washington football team last Sunday. And the last thing I have, guys, there was a trade that went down last week between the Cardinals and the Eagles. Zack Ertz, tight end for the Eagles. He is now being sent to the Arizona Cardinals. So Kyler Murray has another weapon in his arsenal, as if he didn't have enough already. Zack Ertz is now an Arizona Cardinal, guys. He was traded for a corner. His name is Tate Gowan, and also a 2022 fifth-round pick. So Zack Ertz, he had an emotional last game in that Eagles-Buccaneers game on Thursday night. That was his last game with the Philadelphia Eagles. So yeah, he is now in Arizona Cardinals, guys. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week, man. If you made this far into the video, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, if you have any disagreements with my game picks, let me know down below what you guys think. Again, in the comments, like this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, man. I should be back on track to drop my Week 8 game picks next week, either Friday or Saturday, guys. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you check out my NBA predictions video if you haven't already, guys. This is the best time of the year now. We got NFL and NBA running at the same time. You'll get a lot more videos from me, guys, trying to be as consistent as I possibly can. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you made this far into the video, guys, it's your boy P. This is another episode of Double Overtime. I will see you guys next time, man. Appreciate you.